Israel's story is one of remarkable resilience. Born in 1948, the nation faced immediate existential threats. Surrounded by hostile neighbors, Israel had to prioritize defense, diverting precious resources away from economic development. This precarious geopolitical reality cast a long shadow over the young nation's early years. Furthermore, Israel possessed limited natural resources. The land was largely arid, lacking in essential commodities like oil and water. Traditional industries struggled to flourish in this challenging environment. Israel's early economic policies, influenced by socialist ideals, also hampered growth. Despite these formidable obstacles, the Israeli people persevered. Driven by a pioneering spirit and a deep belief in their nation's future, they laid the groundwork for an economic miracle. The early years were marked by hardship and uncertainty, but they also revealed the character of a nation unwilling to succumb to adversity. This combination of external pressures and internal determination would ultimately forge a nation known for its ingenuity, adaptability, and unwavering commitment to progress. The seeds of Israel's economic success were sown in the very soil of its struggles. From these challenging beginnings, a remarkable story of transformation would unfold. In its early decades, Israel grappled with significant economic instability. High inflation plagued the economy, eroding purchasing power and undermining confidence. The Israeli lira, the currency at the time, experienced constant devaluation, making long-term planning and investment difficult. Reliance on foreign aid was substantial. The United States, a steadfast ally, provided crucial financial support, helping Israel meet its defense needs and maintain economic stability. However, this dependence on external assistance also highlighted the fragility of Israel's economic foundations. The government, influenced by socialist principles, played a dominant role in the economy. State-owned enterprises were prevalent, and a complex web of regulations stifled private sector growth. While these policies were intended to promote social equality and national unity, they ultimately hindered innovation and efficiency. By the early 1980s, Israel's economic situation had reached a critical juncture. Decisive action was needed to avert a full-blown crisis and set the country on a path toward sustainable growth. This realization would pave the way for a series of transformative reforms that would reshape Israel's economic destiny. The mid-1980s marked a pivotal turning point in Israel's economic history. Faced with soaring inflation and a stagnant economy, the government embarked on a series of bold reforms designed to liberalize the economy and unleash its growth potential. A key element of this transformation was the implementation of fiscal discipline. Government spending was curtailed and efforts were made to reduce the budget deficit. These measures aimed to stabilize the economy and restore confidence in Israel's financial system. Currency reform was another crucial step. The Israeli shekel replaced the lira and a more responsible monetary policy was adopted. These measures helped to curb inflation, bringing it down to manageable levels and providing a more predictable environment for businesses to operate. Privatization became a central pillar of the reform agenda. State-owned enterprises were gradually sold to private investors, introducing competition and efficiency into sectors previously dominated by the government. This shift towards a more market-oriented approach marked a significant departure from Israel's socialist past. One of the most remarkable aspects of Israel's economic transformation has been the meteoric rise of its high-tech sector. Often referred to as Silicon Wadi, a nod to California's Silicon Valley, Israel has become a global powerhouse in innovation, particularly in fields like cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and biotechnology. Several factors contributed to this technological boom. Israel's strong emphasis on education, particularly in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, created a highly skilled workforce capable of driving innovation. The military, a central institution in Israeli society, also played a role, fostering technological advancements that often found applications in the civilian sector. Government support for research and development proved instrumental. Tax incentives, grants, and the establishment of technological incubators created a fertile environment for startups to flourish. This proactive approach helped to bridge the gap between research and commercialization, accelerating the pace of technological development. Today, Israel boasts the highest concentration of high-tech companies per capita outside of Silicon Valley. Its technological prowess has not only transformed its own economy, but has also made it a global leader in cutting-edge innovation, attracting investment and talent from around the world. While technological advancements have been crucial to Israel's economic success, they tell only part of the story. The human element, particularly the role of skilled immigration and the fostering of a culture of innovation, has been equally significant. Throughout its history, Israel has welcomed waves of immigrants, many of whom arrived with valuable skills and a strong work ethic. From the early pioneers who drained swamps and cultivated the land, to the influx of scientists and engineers from the former Soviet Union in the 1990s, immigration has consistently infused Israel with talent and dynamism. Moreover, Israel has cultivated a culture that embraces risk-taking and challenges conventional thinking. Chutzpah, a Yiddish word often translated as audacity or nerve, has become synonymous with the Israeli spirit of entrepreneurship. This willingness to challenge norms and think differently has been a key driver of innovation. The combination of a highly skilled workforce, a steady influx of new talent, and a culture that encourages out-of-the-box thinking has created a potent formula for economic success. Israel's experience demonstrates that human capital is just as important as natural resources, if not more so, in driving economic growth in the 21st century. Israel's economic miracle is remarkable not only for its technological advancements and human capital, but also for its ability to overcome a significant lack of natural resources. In fact, the nation has turned this scarcity into a source of strength, driving innovation and resourcefulness. Water scarcity has been a defining challenge for Israel. Located in a semi-arid region, the country receives limited rainfall. However, instead of succumbing to this challenge, Israel has become a global leader in water technology, developing innovative solutions for desalination, water conservation, and drip irrigation. Similarly, the discovery of natural gas reserves off Israel's Mediterranean coast in the late 2000s provided a significant boost to the economy. These reserves have reduced Israel's dependence on foreign energy sources and have positioned the country as a potential energy exporter in the region. Israel's experience demonstrates that resource scarcity can be a catalyst for innovation. By necessity, Israel has become incredibly efficient in its use of resources and has developed cutting-edge technologies to address its unique challenges. These innovations have not only benefited Israel, but have also found applications around the world, offering solutions to global resource challenges. Israel has earned the moniker, the startup nation, for its extraordinary concentration of startups per capita. The country has fostered an ecosystem where entrepreneurship thrives, attracting venture capital and fostering a culture of innovation and risk-taking. Tel Aviv, Israel's bustling commercial center, has become a global hub for startups. The city boasts a vibrant tech scene, with numerous incubators, accelerators, and co-working spaces, providing support and mentorship to budding entrepreneurs. Venture capitalists from around the world have taken notice, pouring billions of dollars into Israeli startups. Several factors contribute to Israel's startup success. The country's mandatory military service, while demanding, also fosters leadership skills, teamwork, and a bias for action, qualities highly valued in the startup world. Moreover, Israel's relatively small size and close-knit business community facilitate networking and collaboration. Israel's startup ecosystem is not just about technology. Entrepreneurship permeates many sectors, from agriculture and clean energy to healthcare and education. This entrepreneurial spirit, combined with a supportive ecosystem, has made Israel a global leader in innovation and a model for other countries looking to foster their own startup cultures. Israel's economic journey holds valuable lessons for other countries, particularly emerging economies facing similar challenges. Its transformation from a resource-scarce nation grappling with security threats to a technological powerhouse and global innovation hub offers a compelling model for development. One key takeaway is the importance of investing in human capital. Israel's emphasis on education, particularly in STEM fields, has been instrumental in creating a highly skilled workforce capable of driving innovation. Similarly, attracting and retaining skilled immigrants has brought valuable expertise and a global outlook to the Israeli economy. Another important lesson is the need to foster a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship. Israel's chutzpah spirit, its willingness to challenge the status quo and embrace risk-taking, has been a key driver of its success. Creating an environment where failure is not stigmatized but seen as a learning opportunity is crucial for fostering innovation. Furthermore, Israel's experience demonstrates that resource scarcity can be a catalyst for innovation. By necessity, Israel has become incredibly efficient in its use of resources and has developed cutting-edge technologies to address its unique challenges. This resourcefulness offers valuable lessons for countries facing similar constraints. Israel's economic miracle is an ongoing story. While the country has achieved remarkable success, it continues to face challenges, both internal and external. Maintaining its economic momentum will require continued adaptation, innovation, and a willingness to embrace new opportunities. One area of focus is addressing socio-economic disparities within Israeli society. While the country boasts a high standard of living overall, there are pockets of poverty and inequality that need to be addressed to ensure that all Israelis share in the nation's prosperity. Another challenge is maintaining security in a volatile region. Geopolitical uncertainty can have a significant impact on the economy, and Israel must continue to invest in its defense while also pursuing diplomatic solutions to promote regional stability. Despite these challenges, Israel's future remains bright. Its strong foundation in technology, its entrepreneurial spirit, and its resilient people position it well for continued economic success. As Israel looks to the future, it can draw upon its remarkable journey of transformation as a source of inspiration and a roadmap for continued prosperity.